And of course, for the last song of 1 Week Club, we could not include at least one solo song. And of course, usually the rule is that the very last song is always the newest. So I figured, why not do Wonho's newest track? So we are doing Captain Korea's newest track, Don't Regret. Let's check it out, shall we? 시간을 돌아가도 난 똑같아 잊혀도 한순간도 Don't regret it 후회 따위 절대 never 내 두 눈을 가만히 바라보다가 매일 불러줬던 노래 멈춘 것 내 손을 놓았던 것 이상 넌 행복이 아니라서 그만하자면 맘을 말했던 것널 울려버렸던 것 나 그대로 돌아가니 앞에 선대도 변하는 건 없어 하나도 No Cause 난 더없이 행복해 지금 이 순간 멈추고 사랑한다고 말한 것널 꽉 안아줬던 것 더 이상 친구로 널 대하는 건 그만하자면 내 맘을 고백한 것 축복 같은 너라서 나 그대로 돌아가니 앞에 선대도 변하는 건 없어 Wow. Very cool. You know, I think that that's something that's important to say. And I've kind of brought this up before in previous videos, but I think it bears repeating that honestly, like, obviously most of us have had someone that we've dated in our lives. I think that's a fairly common human experience. And the interesting thing is a lot of us experience breakup and heartache. And, the interesting thing is there is so much where we have to think to ourselves, we, a lot of times, choose this person to be with. And I think that it's kind of interesting when it gets to the point where you are done with the person that you're dating. You've decided to leave your partner, or they decided to leave you. And funny enough, a lot of times because of the breakup, no matter what happiness we had, if it was a happy relationship up to that point and you just knew that it couldn't continue on, or maybe just like towards the end it got bad, we always forget the parts that were happy. Now, of course, this is different if you're in an abusive relationship, and heaven forbid that that's the case. But I mean, I feel like hopefully the majority just experience kind of the normal breakup where you just kind of drift apart and it's done. And I think it's kind of funny because of one small experience in your relationship with that person that caused it to end. Everything that you did in that relationship is now seen as negative. And I think that that's kind of sad if you really think about it. That's like saying that your favorite movie is, I don't know, let's just say like Gladiator. That's your favorite movie, but you decided you can't like it anymore because there's the scene where there's the war at the beginning. Then it's like, obviously I'm not trying to equate like a relationship to a movie, but a lot of times we allow ourselves to sour a whole experience because of how it ends, especially with people. And sometimes I find that too sad. And I think about that a lot because honestly, I think, wow, like even with my last ex, like we had a lot of good times, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's done. And I'm not necessarily one of those people that tries to hold on, but there are times where you think about that and think about what could have been. And so I get that. And honestly, I think that this song also just kind of hints at another thing, is that that's life. And whatever happens in life, you just got to understand that the experience is probably for our benefit. And in life, don't try to, I think all of us always have regrets, but I think the idea is just to not let it bog you down. And so like I said, I wanted to do Wonho for the finale. I actually had this tied in my brain the moment that I found out that he was no longer with Monstags. And I figured that there's no better way to end it than with some hope and positivity in the fact that, like I said, I'm not leaving Monstags. I really want to do these storylines, and I want to start getting into album reviews for him. I want to start going down for Wonho as well, some of his albums and more music videos and their solo stuff, all of their solo stuff as much as I possibly can. So yeah, bear with me as I try and get this all done though. And again, I think the song is good. I really liked the imagery as well. One of my favorite parts is the part where right before he starts running, he's confronted by like just kind of everybody, and all of them are him. I think that that's a interesting symbology of just like sometimes we are in our own heads the worst. Cruising. So yeah, to be honest, the song is a really good song. I actually kind of want to go and look at the rest of the stuff, but okay, yeah. Let me know what you all think about this song and how you feel about this. Again, at some point, I hope, probably not right now, just because of how crazy things are, that we can at least start having some crossovers again, even if it's just like a feature here and there. But we got to get this group back together in its full status. But anyway, thank you everybody for a wonderful 1 week club. This is always the hardest part because there's a part of me that just kind of always wants to keep going, but then you realize that there's a lot of stuff to cover. But again, like I said, I promise I'm not going to be too far away from them. I want to go down those storylines. But I want to give you all and appreciate the fact that you all gave me these songs to listen to bring me into your world as a mom baby. And I really hope that this has been satisfactory for all of you as well. I know I didn't get to everything, but I certainly tried within all the time that I had available to me. And yeah, I can't say thank you enough. I truly think that the people that have been here and commented and left me notes and suggestions and pointed out things and the behind the scenes and your knowledge of the group just in general has been one of the coolest and funnest things. And I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. And I hope that, one thing that you can walk away with feeling is that knowing that you helped me and you've made me be able to discover some of the best music that I've ever had on the channel. It's always hard to pull the band-aid off. I don't want to, but yeah. Thank you again for a wonderful 1 week club. And the next one will be Red Velvet. And that will be fun too. And I'll have a hard time saying goodbye to them, I'm sure. Thank you all so very much. And we will see you in the next video. 1 week club, Monster X. Done.